Okay, ow, 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 ow. Goals. Stop sitting on your legs. Anyway, I mentioned this in the video where I did this. I'm gonna do this page. I want to paint this, and then I'm gonna talk to you. So I'm gonna paint this with acrylics, and then I was gonna do this with acrylics too, but then I got really scared. So I'm actually gonna do this with watercolor instead. I changed Chris's colors because I realized a few things. One, I wanted to change them first because it doesn't make any sense with the story that his colors are so bright. He needs to have like pastel colors to make sense, and I know that sometimes doesn't make any sense, but it will eventually when that ever happens. But also because I went back to my Instagram and I looked at some of the pictures, some of the drawings that I had done of them a long time ago, and I realized that their color schemes clash really badly. Like when they're both together, it doesn't look right, and I was wondering why, and I realized it's because they're both, oh, that's not dry. I'm gonna go get paper towels. What was I saying? Oh, because it's also because their color schemes are so close together that their both color schemes are very bright and very strong, that they compete with each other for dominance, and it doesn't really work very well. And in the pieces that I've done with both of them together, it looks really off and really strange, and I don't like it. But I think they look a lot better with the more pastel color scheme. And I actually stole this from Dylan! His name is Dylan! Fuck! Oh, I forgot about that. Dylan's original design, which was, I'll put it on the screen, it's more it's all these pastels, and he actually had these pink and yellow eyes, and I actually experimented with that over here, because I did his design, and I experimented with that. I also experimented with giving him pink eyes, because that was the second iteration of his color scheme, but then I ended up picking the blue eyes again, because I thought that they fit well into the color scheme, plus I just thought that the pink with the pink hair was a bit too much. I also changed his hair to pink because I really wanted his hair to be like cotton candy color. His color scheme is very cotton candy, and I think it fits a lot better, and I like specifically this piece, I think that it looks a lot better. Although I don't like these drawings very much because, oh shit, that for one. The pen that I used is not waterproof, so it looks a little off. Okay, we're gonna try to mix a skin tone for my boy. Oh, I didn't do a skin. I'm just gonna do a big portrait of him. So, I cannot see what I am doing, and neither can you, but it's okay. I was gonna talk about some things. I wanted to redesign him. I redesigned him. I like his colors a lot more now. They're a bit more, no, I need red. They're a bit more nice, and they fit a lot better with Aaron's color scheme. The thing is that I've learned a lot about colors and character design since starting 9 Lives. I have learned a lot, and I think that I've done the most actual improvement since I started Nine Lives. Because like I look back at some of the old art that I made before Nine Lives, and I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, I guess that shows that I'm improving. I like the place that my art is at now. Although there are still some things that I need to work on. Like I don't know how to draw animals. In Nine Lives, I draw cats a lot, but in this really dumb little style, and it's so stupid that they don't even look like cats anymore. But at the same time, I think it's so funny that I kind of just want to keep drawing them like that. I want to get used to actually drawing things where they're supposed to look like. So maybe I did a page. Where is it? There it is. I did a page of cats. I'm also gonna post my Instagram more because for one, I need to draw more in general because the issue that I've been having and the reason why I keep taking like hiatus from Nine Lives, and I think the reason why I keep getting burned out from Nine Lives is because I only draw Nine Lives, and that's the issue. I have started a secondary comic, but it's not ready to post yet, but it's gonna go on my website. But when it comes to actually drawing in my sketchbook, you remember my last sketchbook tour if you've watched that one. It is so long. It took me so long to fill it because I was not drawing anything outside of Nine Lives and maybe some thumbnails for pieces for YouTube. The issue is that I don't really have the motivation to draw unless it's for something important. And I realized a long time, I've been wondering why I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram compared to YouTube and Webtoon, and I realized that it's pretty simple. It's because I don't post on Instagram, but I'm starting to post again. And I've posted quite a lot in this past bit with just the sketchbook, to the point where I might actually fill the sketchbook a lot faster than I had planned to, because I wanted to have the sketchbook make it to graduation, which is next month. Fucking hell, I'm graduating next month, guys. I'm gonna be a college student. But at this point, with the rate that I'm actually completing my sketchbook, it might not even make it there. Because I just started this weekend and I have quite a lot of pages done. So, and this only has 60 pages, and I've been consistently completing 2 to 3 pages a day. Except for today. I didn't have any ideas, but it probably will make it to graduation. So that'll be a thing. I'll do the graduation page. But I am wanting to draw more because I don't know what I was saying anymore. Because I want to improve and I want Instagram followers. Because I've always wanted to post my art because I like to show people it a lot, and nobody in person wants to see my art because they don't really care. But people on the internet, sometimes they care. So I wanna do that. Ooh, colors. I need gray. Oh, also, if you're wondering why my palette is so clean, it's because I peeled it off last video. Yesterday. It was yesterday? I peeled it off. It was really satisfying. You should go watch that video. I'm gonna grab a black. Ah! If I ever like sound strange or like scream, it's because I'm losing control of my chair, because I do not get up from my seat when I do these videos. I just roll around in my art room because I find it really funny. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was looking at my Instagram page and I realized, one, that I hate my art from back then, but two, I didn't start Instagram until 2020, which is really fucking funny to me because I didn't start Instagram until after quarantine started, and I hated myself during 2020. And it was like a terrible year for me. And I didn't realize that I had started Instagram in that May, because I do know that after quarantine started, I had quit TikTok at that point. I don't know when I came back to it. I haven't posted there in so long, because I have officially I have officially quit TikTok, but I didn't realize that I had quit TikTok and then started Instagram like around the same time. Especially since I had been doing Amino around that time, before that, I guess, which just makes me feel really weird because, like, whenever I think about my Instagram, I don't think of that I started it in quarantine. I always think of that I started it pre-quarantine, but I didn't. I started YouTube long pre-quarantine. I started YouTube in 2018. Actually, technically, I started it in 2017, but those videos don't exist anymore. Those videos are deleted and or privated. But my first public video now is a video from 2018. And it's weird to think that I went from DeviantArt to YouTube to Amino to TikTok and then to Instagram, because it just feels really awkward to me. But I know it's probably not. I know a lot of people would start on Amino and then go to DeviantArt, but I started on DeviantArt and then went to Amino. I want to do a video where I go back to my old Amino account because it has a lot of really cool stuff. It has the beginnings of this character. It has the beginning of Dylan in it. I believe it also has the beginning of Soulbound in there, and it might actually have the comic pages, but I haven't opened my Amino at all, and I don't even have the app yet. But I want to get the Amino app and then go through it for a video, probably from 500 subscribers, which we're actually not, we're probably gonna reach that by the end of the year because of how, because of how fast I'm growing on here. I'm not immensely growing, but I am still growing pretty fast. I've been consistently getting subs every day, every day. Except for today. I have not gotten any subs today, but maybe tonight will change because I keep getting subscribers overnight. I don't know why. I got like 5 overnight the other night. It was really weird. But I want to post on Instagram more, so I've been drawing a lot in my sketchbook more, and it's been really fun. Ow! I'm in pain. I haven't talked in so long. Anyway, I have watercolors right here. These are Royal Langnickel art watercolors, 18, this weird little travel palette. Where did my water brush go? I don't know, but I have water here, so I'm just gonna use that. But anyway, I'm gonna wait till that dries, but we're gonna go ahead and start this area. No, that's white. Who uses white? Why don't I just look at the numbers, at the colors that are there? Okay, so I need, okay. What was I gonna say? I had a point to this conversation. It is gone now from my head. There is blue in this paint water. I'm gonna go get no paint water. Hopefully when I come back, I'll remember what I was talking about. I have returned And I have water. Okay, okay. I'm drifting away. Where does my... Oh no. I need to like either get new brushes or clean these brushes somehow. That's better. Anyway. What was that? I don't care about your Columbia University. I'm not going to you. Oh, that's Columbia College. Brush. Okay, come back to me. Yeah, I should clean this up. Actually, I'm gonna clean this first. Arr. Also, I have never not finished a sketchbook before. Well, that's a lie. Since I was like 12-ish. However, my last sketchbook was so painful. I'm very glad that I finished that sketchbook though. I have a lot of good drawings in there and have a lot of good work. You should go watch that sketchbook drawing. This is all just an elaborate ruse to get you to go watch my last sketchbook tour. This entire video is that. Okay. Okay. This is a stupid palette. Okay, I'm gonna do the horns. Oh, in detail. No, not the stars. Those are yellow. I'm gonna do the stars out here in paint. What is this? Oh, that's yellow ochre. I don't need that. However, I do. Oh, that's not picking up. Are you? I'm gonna get a smaller brush. Do I know how to make a YouTube video? I should. Considering I've been doing this for how many years? 7? No, not 7. Wait. Not 7. 6. 6. I had a conversation that I was doing. What was I talking about? I'm gay. That's something that you know about already. Oh, I've been doing, terribly. Oh, hello? Pick up. You're not picking up the color. This watercolor sucks. It's not picking up. Maybe I'm just bad. That's probably a good explanation for why this is not working. Oh, I just stuck my hand in the paint. It's my fault. I don't even know what is going on with the arms. Should I have sorted that out before I started drawing? Before I started painting? Yes. Am I going to? No. This watercolor sucks. It's like spotty. I need to get better watercolors. Is that sparkly or is that just old? What does he look like? I just did these colors. What did I, okay, I gave him, that doesn't help. I gave him blue shoes. Okay, he has blue shoes. A very nice light blue for him. That's not green. That's green. What the hell? Guys, help me. Help me remember what. Oh. I don't know how that happened. I think I just stuck my brush in water and white paint. That's okay. There we go. Woo! Fun fact, I have lost concept of what shoes are. I've only ever drawn like 3 kinds of shoes. What I'm gonna do is eyes. Nope, not that brush. This one. These eyes. Yeah. Oh. TikTok, go away! I deleted TikTok, but my account is still getting attention for some reason. I think that's like comments that I like placed on videos like 15 years ago. Obviously not 15 years ago, but you know what I mean. Oh, I think I remember what I was gonna say. I want to try and post more on Instagram, so I'm gonna do more challenges on YouTube. So like for one, I'm gonna do all these sketchbook sessions so that I have an excuse to come into my office and actually finish drawings. Like I have a few pictures that I'm just gonna like do off camera, but I want to do stuff like this again where I do big sketchbook spreads. Why do I keep closing the palette? I need you. Open. Okay, I need a darker blue. But I need to get off my ass and actually commit to drawing things, and YouTube is the only way that I know how to do that. That is so dark. Shh, I'm not making a mistake, you are. I will fix this with pencils later. I'm gonna just put a bunch of paint down for his hair. But I have a plan. The next video that I make, if this is not the next, if it's not already up, it will be a sketchbook session. No, it's not. It will not be a sketchbook. It will be the start of a series that I'm going to do mostly for Instagram. Another alphabet challenge. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know. Well, no, I actually did a video about it. I did try a sketchbook challenge once before, but that time was also not the only time, because I also did one during my amino days, and I have failed all of those times. But I already have the whole list of characters that I'm going to do. This is very bright. A whole list of characters that I'm going to do for each letter, and I'm going to do videos of like 3. Here's the first 3 of them, and then the next video will be here's the next 3 of them. So the first video is going to be A, B, and C. I don't remember what A is, but C is going to be Bill Cipher. His hair is very bright. I'm going to tone it down just better. Yeah. But I'm going to try to do that again, because I've done that before. I don't really have any good browns, do I? No, not that one. But I've tried to do that challenge before, twice, and I keep failing every time because I suck at like getting motivated to actually finish challenges. The only challenge that I've ever finished is Drawtober. I was actually supposed to do a 30-day challenge for April, and I completely forgot about it. So I'm gonna do it for June, I believe. I'm gonna do it for June. It's just a simple like overall 30-day challenge that's just like supposed to help me improve and like actually get back into drawing daily. Although I've already gotten back into that. I used to fill like 5 pages a day, I think it was at one point. But I did a lot of like themed sketch pages, and I want to try and do that again. I need to add more color. His skin is supposed to be much darker, but I am restricted by what watercolors can do, and my skills as a watercolor painter are not very good. I swear I used to be good at the Shut up. Ah! Let's hope that this drawing will be better. This white has dried. Very lovely. This is terrifying. Is this still? It is. It is. It's still alive. The white is cracking. I like it. I like the way that it looks. Don't mind the gasp. Is that? Yes, it is. It's still good. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I like this color for the shading with his hair. These curls are going to be a nightmare. I love his cotton candy here. His hair looks like cotton candy. Yeah. I love it. He kind of looks like Pinkie Pie. Wait, no. He looks like a fucking unicorn. I'm thinking of somebody that he looks like, and I don't know who it is. I don't know what their name is. I think it's My Little Pony. He looks like a fucking unicorn. That's what he looks like. He looks like a fucking unicorn. Which isn't bad, since unicorns are pretty. And he is definitely a pretty boy. Okay, I don't like that, but I like the rest of it. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I like his hair. It's very cute. His hair is very nice. Lovely. Is this? It is. Is it? Kind of? A bit. Is the light consistent in this piece? No. Do I give a shit? No. I don't know what to say. I think I might leave these paints alone. And add a little bit more of the light blue into this. I think that's nice. All right. All right. Oh. I'm gonna try and just get some nice brown. It's much too light. This is supposed to be. I might try and bring back some. Okay, let's try this. Oh, fuck. The bridge of his nose. Oh. The top of his nose. That is way too much. Shit! Oh, okay. Actually, I might just use that. This is very deceiving. I just say where my paintbrush went. I found it. Now I like the face. It still needs some work though. I'm gonna stop overworking this and wait for it to dry while we tackle the nightmare that is this watercolor piece. This horn. I don't think I can fix the horn. Oh no. I can, however, fix this edge. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Because I don't think I can... Probably can, but like, not yet. It's still drying. Okay, so that's done. So I'm gonna try and add the highlights to his hair. Since we have... I did it again. I keep doing that. Oh, that's a really nice pink. Just a little bit more of this pink. That's better. Like strawberry yogurt. Alright, I'm gonna leave his face like that. I do need to do the lining over his eyes, but for now, oh wait, no, I want to add his stars, because I want to do this, oh no, wait. First, what did I use to make that dark blue? I'll add a little bit of pink, that might help. That was way too much pink. But I am extremely tired. It is, it's only It's only 2 o'clock, but I'm really tired because I had an allergy attack today, so I took a bunch of Benadryl. I recommend that to anybody. If you are tired, if you have an allergy attack, just take a ton of Benadryl, probably more than the recommended. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, go to sleep. You have allergies? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. It works. It gets rid of them. I need a nice brush. I'll use this one. And then when I come back to the face, I'll fill in all the stars. I mean, to the eyes, I'll come in and do all the stars. Because I just want to line this with the eyes with, you know, a nice color. So I'm just gonna, you know, and then I'll do the stars tomorrow when we come back. Or maybe today, it might be today. I'm hoping that I can get it today. Cover up your mistakes. And I'm also going to try and fix this area with colored pencils when we finish the painting. Because I'm a lot more proud of the painting than I am of the watercolor piece, which is so sad because I used to be really, really good at watercolors, but I haven't done it in so long. I guess I'm really rusty. So we'll have to fix that with pencils so that I don't hate myself for the rest of my life. I like how this feather turned out now. Once I fixed it, it looks alright. And I really like how this one turned out. I do think that the pink is kind of muted. I might brighten it up with some colored pencils. I'll also darken his skin up a bit because I couldn't get a nice dark color like I wanted to with the watercolor. But I'm gonna leave this to dry. It's not the same color, but you know, it'll work. I'll leave this to dry and then we'll come back and we'll finish everything up. And hopefully that'll be the end of it. Alright, ouch. Let me get a nice thin brush. There we go. Yeah, it's all dry now. So the first thing that I already have this little gray-black mix, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm only doing this a few hours later from my last session because I legitimately fell asleep. It was a great sleep. I don't hate it. That's a step. Jesus. Let's get some yellow. Let me just put it right here.
Not what the star looks like.
I'm gonna have to do a second coat and I'm mad. Because I want this video to be over. Hopefully by the time that I'm doing this first so that hopefully when I finish this up with colored pencils. These will be done. One other small one right there. There we go. I'm gonna leave that. Colored pencils. Oh. Stuck my hand in paint again. This happens too many times for it to not happen again. Okay. I'd like to be able to see, sir. Thank you. If you want to know what pencils I'm using, it's an assortment of Crayola and Prismacolor. Coffee. Well, that's a great color for his hair. For his skin. This is his skin. So I'm gonna add some pink to his face. No, different color. That was not showing up very much. Oh, that's orange. just gonna shade a little bit on his shoes. But other than that, I think I'm actually kind of satisfied. I don't know if I can fix this anymore. Yeah, I can fix that. Yeah, that's better. But I don't think I can fix this little mistake because it's just so badly bled around that it's just really dark. I might be able to fix it with paint, but I don't really want to. I could get like paint. Yeah, I don't have gouache anymore because it died. So no more gouache. But I am gonna do another coat of the yellow. Because these are dry. Oh, I should put this back actually. But I'm a lot more satisfied with this now. I still think that his hair could be lighter, and I'm definitely gonna stick to this color and this color when I come to actually drawing him again. But next time I'll just have to think about that, and that one is still icky, but you know, I don't want to overwork it because it might come out worse than before. I don't know why I used this yellow. I definitely have better yellow paint. Alright, it's still a bit transparent. I might touch it up later, but you know, for now, this is the spread. The completed spread. Yeah. So I am semi-satisfied with these, except for that. And obviously their skin tones don't match. I like this one a lot more, but I think I might find a middle ground a bit. I have this one, which is what I did before, which is kind of exactly what I did here. So that one's accurate to these sketches, but I think I still want to go a little bit darker, but not this dark, because it kind of drowns out his features a little bit. He's a little too dark. I feel like I could paint it better, but I don't know. What is today's date? Got a bit of a gap between these two. I don't know if you can even read that. I can't. I'm gonna go over it with black. Let's do that. This is permanent brown. Oh. This pen is broken. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go with just this brush pen then. There you go. It's a 17. Alright, a bit of a gap. 6 days. Anyway, my cat is at my door again. I don't know how to end this video. You should follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be posting a lot of my sketchbook on Instagram. And I do plan to do another sketchbook session again soon. But I have a few challenges that I talked about in here that I actually already started over on Instagram. So you should go check out my Instagram page. This is actually going to be up on Instagram before this video is out. So go follow my Instagram. Yeah. Bye.